Good evening, gang. Just enjoying a nice evening at the park, doing some editing for this episode of Bike Talk. And I just want to say that it's been an interesting week. While building Smoke Cruiser, once again learning new things and running into many challenges. So I hope you enjoy this episode, for I hope to give you what I've learned. Enjoy the show. Welcome to the Cruiser Racer channel. I'm Rebel Lion of the Electron Rebels Bike Club, and this is Bike Talk. Bike Talk is a personal vlog with electric bike enthusiasts. Here we share with you news about the e-bike industry and new technologies. We also feature electric cruiser and cafe racer brands. And we specifically highlight custom and DIY electric bikes. If this channel appeals to you and you like what we like too, please click like and subscribe. Now let's get to the show. Greetings enthusiasts, and welcome back to the channel. You know me, I'm Rebel Lion of the Electron Rebels, the Grand Admiral, and this is Bike Talk, the personal vlog of an enthusiast. Today we're going to talk about the 3 classifications of electric bikes and what they mean. So let's get into that, shall we? Now, as electric bikes continue to gain popularity in the West, there are more conversations about regulations or the lack thereof. Regulations of electric bikes are essential, and especially as more riders take to the streets and roads, there needs to be more clarity as to defining where we can ride safely. Now, the UK and Western European countries created the 3-class system to differentiate e-bikes from motorbikes. And the 3-class system just may get adopted in the US as more e-bike riders take to the roads and pathways, sharing them with cars and pedestrians. So what are the classifications? Well, essentially, they are the laws that govern low speeds for electric bikes. Class 1 pedal assist e-bike, where the motor provides support only when the rider is pedaling. Travels at speeds up to 20 miles per hour on a 350 watt motor. There is no throttle assist on a Class 1 e-bike. Class 2 throttle assist e-bikes, which the motor provides support without the rider pedaling. Travels at speeds up to 20 miles per hour on a 500 watt motor. Class 2 e-bikes do have pedal assist, otherwise it would just be a motorbike. With the throttle and the pedal assist used together, the bike can generate speeds up to 40 miles per hour. Class 3 pedal assist e-bikes, which the motor provides support only while the rider is pedaling. Travels at speeds up to 28 miles per hour on a 350 watt motor. What differentiates Class 1 from Class 3, the pedal assist generates a higher speed. Again, Class 3 has speeds up to 28 miles per hour, while Class 1 only gets 20 miles per hour. As I said before, speed matters, especially when regulating the pavements that e-bikes are allowed to travel. An e-bike that exceeds 28 miles per hour should not be driven on a sidewalk or a bike path. A bike exceeding speeds of 28 miles per hour would put that bike in the category of a moped or a motorbike, which are designated for streets only. So that's the insight on the 3-class system. What do you think? Should the US adopt the 3-class system? I have my own reasons not to oppose it. For example, pedestrians shouldn't have to worry about being sideswiped by riders when walking on a sidewalk. However, if the US did adopt the 3-class system, it would probably be better received if there were more bike-friendly roads and paths designated for e-bikes only. But that's my opinion. What do you think? Hey guys, I just got the base plate in for the second addition to the shop, Smoke Racer, and it didn't come completely put together. It was definitely not assembled, and it lacked wiring. I guess all I ordered, it was pretty inexpensive, don't get me wrong, it was only $20 for the base plate, and I guess that was without the wiring or the whole setup. So it looks like I'm gonna have to build it myself. I took apart the base plate on Ghost Ray. Sorry, I took apart the base plate on Ghost Cruiser to see how it's assembled, and it looks like you only need 2 wires, a negative and a positive, connected to the inside of the battery frame. I'll show you what it looks like since I have it uncovered. I'll show you what it is that I have to do to connect it, just in case you order one that you have to put together yourself. Let's do this. Here's what it looks like while pulled apart. So initially there is this plug which goes into the actual battery, and you got to make sure you get this right. So I am constantly comparing this to the other one to make sure that I got it proper, because I don't know if you can tell here, but it's not at all even. This side is definitely much longer than the other two, so I need to make sure that it goes in properly inside on this way. So I'll be able to check on my other one to make sure. And then this is the plate. Now I'm gonna have to do a negative positive. Like I said, I have spare parts. I always have spare parts around, and I just pulled this from something else. So I'm gonna have to do one on each. So one will go, one will go through here, one will go through here, and there's little circles there that you can get it into. And then I'll have to tape it around and make sure that it stayed on there, and probably hot glue if I may hot glue it to make sure that it stays. But this is where it will go in, and then I'll have these ends to connect to the battery. So it will go pretty much like this, and plate will go inside here. And that will be the battery, or the battery plate, I should say. So that's pretty much all you have to do. Alright, so what you just saw was me putting together that base plate for the battery. And it wasn't as hard as I thought. And we tested it out. It worked. Light came on for Ghost Cruiser, so that means that it is ready to go. I am going to start putting together... Now I'm going to start putting together bike. I've got to change over the tire and put the base plate on the frame and connect the controller. And then tomorrow, hopefully, we can take this bad boy for a ride and see how bad it really is. All right, let's do this. Look at this. Those tires give Ghost just a whole new look. It's beautiful. So these here are definitely Beach Cruiser tires. These are 2.125 26-inch tires, and they are meaty. So much better for the weight that Ghost has. The console, the two trunk spaces, that adds weight, and as well as the battery and the motor. So Ghost needed more tires, more girth and tire. It needed a wider, larger tire, and I think this is definitely going to work out very well. I'm getting ready to go take this out for a ride. It is definitely past sunset. Well, it was never really a sun out today anyway. It was too gloomy. However, I'm going to go take this for a ride. Let's do this. All right, so here we are with the new build. I'm changing the tire over, putting the new motor on. As I began changing that tire, I realized how worn the tire was. It's actually really dry. It's like got a dry rot around the wall of the tire, and I'm going to definitely have to replace that soon. So as I flipped the bike over and began taking the original fork off, it was quite a pain in the butt. The hardest part about this process was taking the brake levers off the cantilever brakes. Inside of the cantilever brakes is a screw. That screw was stripped, so I wound up having to saw off the brake lever. Here we are, day 2 of the bike build, and it's all apart. I am getting ready to head to the bike store right now to figure out how to put the headset onto the new fork and make sure everything is going to be legit, so that I don't have to keep running back up there. So they're going to show me how I can use even these old parts to make that new headset work. Then I'm going to throw the new stem on and then put it back together. I still got a lot of work ahead, but look at Ghost Cruiser. Oh man, tell me those tires are not just sweet on the Ghost. It pops. Digging that. Yep, so I'm about to head out. I will catch you guys on the ride. Stick's not working out too well. Lesson's a lesson. Hey guys. Yeah.
I like the skeleton hands on the right.
Thank you.
Bike.
The bike turned into the motorcycle.
Yeah. It's got the electric assist on it.
All right.
I like it.
Well, thank you.
It actually looks like a motorcycle, but it, yeah.
Thanks. They busy inside?
This is one capacity, so.
Gotcha.
Just 2 people.
Okay, yeah.
We're only one family at a time.
Okay. Yeah, it's got really windy. I'm glad the sun is out.
Oh yeah. Well, it's supposed to rain. I'm thankful. it.
Really?
So, yeah.
Really?
Dark clouds all
Yeah, you see him down there, yeah.
And there's snow right there.
Yeah,
happy to be out in the sun. So.
precisely.
The weather's been real weird this town. It's snowed just a couple of weeks ago.
I know, it's just been very weird, isn't it?
Yeah, snowing in the middle of the year.
February, yeah.
It usually
Definitely.
just snows like 3 months after a new year.
Yeah.
But again, after another year, 2 months, it's really weird.
What's that?
Where'd you get that?
I built it.
You built it?
Uh-huh.
And you probably did a really good job.
Thank you.
I mean, you did.
Thank you. I spent last year when we were in quarantine building it.
Oh,
Had a lot of time on my hands.
where'd you get the skeleton hands?
The kids gave it to me after Halloween. One of the kids had it. They were the Grim Reaper. And you need it after Halloween, so they gave it to me.
So you really did.
Yeah.
Do you come here a lot?
Yeah, for parts and assistance, they help me out sometimes. Yeah, they know me.
What are you doing?
Just fixing the fender. It's off a little bit. Needs to be tightened.
Oh.
There we go. There we go. Planning on getting that done, huh?
What do you have for a battery in there?
Oh, it's got this, it's right back here.
Okay.
Down 2 battery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Space.
Yeah.
That's what it,
Give me space.
Yep, yep.
we've just
And then,
never seen a bike like that.
Motor's on the front.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So just,
I like this whole thing.
Do you have the ability to charge it up as you ride? Like you get the
no, I would love that, but no ability to charge as you ride.
It's kind of like a dirt
I'm always searching around for different technologies to what, because there are definitely better hub motors nowadays that are coming out and built here in the U.S. versus I had to buy this overseas. So
I was looking at plans to take one of the lighter cruiser motorcycles. So
Yes.
like a Suzuki 2500.
Yes.
Or basically a 250cc engine. It's built big enough to be able to carry one up.
Okay.
But basically, you take all the engine out, and you can get a pretty powerful motor.
Mm-hmm.
It's fairly efficient, and it just all connects, chain to sprocket and stuff.
Really?
What's
It's
this?
apparently not too hard to do.
Say it again.
What's this?
Oh, it's that's a kickstand. Yeah.
But what's the right button for? To
So you can
ignition?
adjust it levels.
Oh, what's
Yeah.
this?
I can adjust yours.
Oh, it's just a
but
decoration.
I have a screw that'll do it.
And what? I like this though.
Thank you.
Oh, I never even saw that you have another one up here.
Yeah. We'll go with the whole skeleton theme. I call
Wait,
it.
It's kind of like a car because you can literally just put your phone there if you need to go to a single
Yeah.
destination that you don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it go faster if you also pedal while you do it?
Yes. Yes. It helps also with the battery.
Man, it's got a charger for your phone.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It's a pretty good choice of putting the power on the front.
Yeah, I mean, for
Into uneven ground, that rear wheel.
yeah.
Yeah, they're just finishing up in there, but I thought.
Alright guys, this is Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday as I got started on working on this. And this is where we are so far. Definitely not happy with it. What I'm not happy with is I had a very hard time putting that stem together. And I'm gonna have to get some help taking it apart. I'm gonna need some more spacers are here on the fork so that I can bring the stem up. Otherwise, it's gonna be too loose. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna head back up to, tomorrow I'm gonna head back up to the bike shop, see if I can get some help pulling that off. I'm gonna need more tools, a little reinforcement than what I have. See, also the brake system, cantilever brakes, and I'm finding that I am not a fan. I am certainly not a fan. These are very frustrating brakes to install. Easy to take apart, but not very easy to install and put back together. I'm looking, probably have to go with a caliper, something I'm more familiar with. So that's something else I'm going to take up with the bike shop. Next would be that middle compartment. Definitely still in the market of doing something different for that, but I'm not quite sure what yet. So, however, though, I took it out. Motor runs really well, gets up pretty quickly. I like that, and also like throttle system here. When I turn it on, let's see, gives me a nice display. Something that I can only usually get when I check the battery at all. So this is really cool. I like this motor. Not quite happy with the setup yet, but that's a work in progress. So I'm going to get started on messing with these brakes some more, try to get them working properly. I've already watched a few different videos. Park Tool put out a really good one on how to make these cantilevers work well. So that's my day. Catch y'all later. As I mentioned, this week was full of lessons. The only way I was going to properly replace the fork on Smoke Racer was with a special tool. The original cup fitting needed to be removed, and to do so will require a special tool. This is a cup remover, and depending on where you get it, it could be either cheap or expensive. If bought from an overseas dealer such as AliExpress or an eBay seller, it will cost about $15 to $20. But if bought from a seller in the US, it starts at around $30. Alongside the cup remover, a cup press tool is also required. This tool starts at $30 as well, if purchased through a US seller. But if I was willing to wait 30 days or more, I can get the entire set from AliExpress for $12. Because this is the only time I would change the fork on Smoke Racer, it didn't make sense to me to buy these tools. So I plan to pay the bike shop $30 to do the job for me. So in conclusion, if the part looks or is hard to remove or replace, it's because it requires some sort of special tool that you just may not have on your shop wall. FYI. Alright guys, I just wanted to take some time to go over the plans for Smoke Racer. And although Smoke Racer won't have as much detail as Ghost Cruiser, nevertheless, it will still be just as badass. So let's go over it. Here we go. So I know I've already changed the stem on Smoke Racer, but I'm not quite happy with it. So I'll be changing the stem to an adjustable when I take it in to the bike shop for the fork installation. Next on the list, we'll be adding a computer to calculate speed and mileage, which is something that we don't have currently on Ghost Cruiser. Here's something I'm super excited about. Decided to go with the flame mirrors. After all, the name is Smoke Racer. And for the lighting, decided to go with a classic headlamp and 2 rear lights that will attach to the seat stays. For the sound, a small speaker that can attach to either the handlebars or the top tube. For the trails and all the off-roading, I'll definitely be needing some fenders. Under the fenders, we'll be placing some wider mountain bike tires. Currently, the tire size is 26 by 195. These tires will handle much better for the type of riding Smoke will do. Now, although the brown seat is comfortable enough, I like the long nose on this black seat. I also like the color, which is going to match the frame once I paint it black. This time I'll be adding a trunk already made. The trunk will hold all the supplies, the tire repair kit, the battery bar, and possibly the controller. As I mentioned before, I'm not excited about the current position of the controller or the bag that it sits in. Finally, the alarm system. I have the same alarm system on Ghost Cruiser, and I like the way it works. So if it's good for the Ghost, it'll be great for the Smoke. And here's a mock-up of what Smoke Racer will look like. And I promise you the real thing will look much better. Well, that's the show for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw and this episode was helpful to you, please show us by leaving a thumbs up and a comment in the comment section letting us know. We'll be back next Monday with brand new content, so click your notification bell so that you are notified when that new episode is posted. But until then, please stay safe and ride easy. If you'd like to be part of our purpose, mission, and our journey, please consider becoming part of the Electron Rebels Bike Club. You can find links to the club in the description below. Ride easy.